Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. Last week, Cartoon Network and Warner Bros. Discovery announced their plans for 2025's Annecy Animation Film Festival, which is taking place from June 8th through June 15th. If you guys don't know already, the Annecy Film Festival is essentially this animation event that happens every single summer in June. This is where we got the announcements last year of Adventure Time Side Quest, regular show Lost Tapes, and all of the other new Cartoon Network series that are coming down the pipeline. Those all happened that week in early June at the Annecy Film Festival. So obviously, eyes are on this year's festival to see what exactly is Cartoon Network and Warner Bros. Discovery going to announce at this year's event. And we got the confirmation of the program slate for 2025's Annecy Film Festival, and there's some interesting things that are in here. So first and foremost, the most interesting piece of information that we got from this announcement is that apparently they're going to have a panel that is called Celebrating 25 Years of Cartoon Network Studios. I didn't even realize this, but apparently this year is the 25-year anniversary of Cartoon Network Studios. Quite frankly, I didn't realize that the studio was founded after the network was founded. I thought the network and studio would have had the same anniversary year, but it makes sense because initially Cartoon Network was just developing stuff, I believe, using Hanna-Barbera Studios. So this year's the 25-year anniversary of Cartoon Network Studios, and in a way to celebrate this, they're going to have a special event with a large panel of creators from some of your favorite Cartoon Network series, and these people include Genndy Tartakovsky, Craig McCracken, Pendleton Ward, Rebecca Sugar, JG Quintel, and Adam Muto. I'm very curious about this panel all of a sudden, just because reading the names that are on this list, it's really some of the creators of the biggest Cartoon Network series that we've ever had. Obviously, Genndy's there. Genndy speaks for himself. We know he's worked on a plethora of series from Cartoon Network. Craig McCracken is there, which makes me wonder, is Craig going to reveal new details about that Powerpuff Girls sequel series revival show that we're going to be getting? Pendleton Ward's there. Obviously, Adventure Time is huge right now. There's a lot of spin-offs happening, so it makes sense that he's going to be there. Rebecca Sugar is there, which I know is eye-catching to a lot of people because now people are wondering if there's going to be a Steven Universe revival announced at this event. But I will say, I believe Rebecca Sugar is involved with the Adventure Time movie, so she might just be there for that alongside Pendleton Ward. JG Quintel is there. Obviously, regular shows coming back, not too surprising to see him there. And then Adam Muto's working on Fiona and Cake, so not too surprising to see him there either. What is really cool about this event and about this panel they have here is it's kind of like Cartoon Network's having some representation from the best creators of each era. Like Genndy Tartakovsky and Craig McCracken are two of the headliners when it comes to Cartoon Network series in the early 2000s and just throughout that decade entirely. Like Craig McCracken and Genndy Tartakovsky worked on a lot at the network at that point in time. Obviously, there's some other headliners as well that aren't going to be here. Like there's no Mr. Warburton, there's no Maxwell Adams, Danny Antonucci's not going to be there. But these are two of the creators that helped to define that era. And obviously, Pendleton Ward, Rebecca Sugar, and JG Quintel, along with Adam Muto, helped to define the 2010s for Cartoon Network. So it's really cool to see these creators on stage for this event all together. There's also going to be a spotlight on Get Jiro and Bat Fam, which are going to be two new projects coming from Warner Bros. Discovery. But the more interesting thing that I think most people are going to care about is there are going to be two studio spotlight events, one of which covering Warner Bros. Animation, Cartoon Network Studios, and Hanna-Barbera Studios Europe, and another of which covering adult animation at Warner Bros. Discovery, i.e. Adult Swim. And basically what we can expect from these events, and they even say it in their little synopsis for what's going to happen, is basically it says they're going to showcase their high-profile slate of current and upcoming film and series projects. So this goes for Warner Bros. Animation, Cartoon Network Studios, Hanna-Barbera Studios Europe, and Adult Swim as well. I think it's pretty clear to me, at least, that we're probably going to get some more details about regular show Lost Tapes, probably the official confirmation of the name of that series, because if you guys recall, the only reason we know the name of that series is from a job posting, so that series hasn't even been officially, announced yet what the title of it is going to be. We'll probably get more details on Adventure Time Side Quest, since that is supposed to come in the not too distant future, video on that in the future. In addition to that, I would imagine, like I said before, given that Craig McCracken is going to be at this event. We'll probably hear about the Powerpuff Girls revival. We'll probably see a little bit more about Foster's Fun Time for Imaginary Friends. Maybe we'll finally get a release date for that series. Genndy Tartakovsky is the wild card here. It is very interesting to me that he's going to be at this event because obviously Genndy has his hands involved in a lot of different projects. I would imagine we're probably going to hear about Primal Season 3 during the Adult Swim panel, but I'm wondering, is it possible that Genndy is there to announce another show, to announce a brand new series? There was that show as well, Safari Heist, that he announced last year at the Annecy Film Festival, so maybe he's there to give us some more details on that, but he's the one that I really want to keep an eye on. Other than that, what can be expected from this festival? I would be absolutely stunned if we didn't get some sort of trailer or first look at The Amazing World of Gumball Season 7. Maybe we even get a release date for this series, or the revival, I should say, of the show. The other thing as well that I know everyone probably is wondering watching this video is there going to be anything on Ben 10? Ben 10 obviously has been missing for over 4 years now, and I'm honestly not too sure. I don't know if they were to announce a new Ben 10 series now, if they were to do it at the Annecy Film Festival, or maybe at their own event. Warner Brothers Discovery, interestingly enough, has kind of stopped doing upfronts for Cartoon Network. They just stopped doing upfronts for their animated projects in general and have really been focusing on the Annecy Film Festival, it would seem, to announce and showcase their upcoming series. So it's possible we get a Ben 10 announcement here. I'm not going to bet on it. We'll have to wait and see, although last year the Annecy Film Festival was wild. I don't know if you guys remember that time last year in early June when we got all the announcements that we did. I remember for me personally, I was on vacation. I was away, and I just look and I'm like, whoa, we got a new regular show. We're getting a new Adventure Time. We're getting that Adventure Time movie that never happened. We're getting more Gumball, which we knew about already. We're getting a new show, Safari Heist, from Genndy Tartakovsky. We're getting Go-Go Mystery Machine, a Scooby-Doo anime, plus other series as well that were announced at this event. So it is possible that we get a lot of new shows announced here, but again, I don't want to go into it with the expectations of what happened last year, because in my mind, last year was completely unprecedented. Would it be great if they repeat that and do it again this year? Yes, that would be absolutely awesome. That would really, put a little bit more of a positive spin on the outlook for Cartoon Network and just animation in general at Warner Brothers Discovery going forward. But once again, I would not bet on that. I would not expect to have the amount of information we got last year at this year's event. But again, we'll have to wait and see on all of that. But what we do know for now is that there's going to be panels for Cartoon Network Studios' 25th anniversary. There's going to be panels covering adult animation, Cartoon Network Studios, Warner Brothers Animation, Hanna-Barbera Studios Europe. We're going to have a Bat Fam and Get Jiro panel as well. So it seems like this is going to be pretty jam-packed, and we'll just have to wait and see on what brand new announcements and updates we get for some upcoming series. But for now, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. What do you guys think about the 2025 Annecy Film Festival slate? Are you excited for what you're seeing from these panels? Do you have high expectations for this event? Are you expecting to get a lot of series announcements just like we got last year? Let me know down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this from DC Network. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.